but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Oh, now we're talking. This is where it gets meaty. We're back with another reaction, and today we are going to be reacting to 1,000 Players Simulate Civilization. We're going to be reacting to 1,000 Players Simulate Civilization. So why was I can say that word? I know how to say that word. 1,000 Players Simulate Civilization. There we go. Rich and Poor. This was recommended by Lean in the Discord, so shout out to you and shout out to our members as well. Thank you guys for the support. I'm gonna try something different with this video, so you will see shirt changes, maybe differences in background if it's lighter or darker. Is supercut the right word? I've seen that word used a few times. I don't know. I'm gonna compile it all into one video. I can't do this 2.5 hour video in one sitting, not because I don't have the attention span. I have recently learned I do have a somewhat decent attention span, at least 2 hours worth. So, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not that bad yet or anymore. Things come up, I've got stuff to do around the house, I've got stuff that I need to do. So unfortunately, I can't just sit down for 2.5 hours straight. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across
1,000 people on
islands
a
to simulate a realistic civilization.
Okay.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
That's gotta be a heartbreaking way to go out. You kind of suck though, because like that jump seems easy.
Now each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Okay, this already looks insane. What? People really building this stuff? I know people do, but like, damn.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise, the other one...
Bruh.
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor.
I obviously I'm gonna pick the rich, because you know I'm rich around here. I'm poor. I'm picking poor. Okay, I'm picking the poor team. I ain't got money like that. Yo, I hope the poor people win. I don't know what they're winning at, but I hope they win.
1,000 player civilization experiment.
I caught it instantly. I don't know why I've been doing that so much. I've been accidentally stopping my OBS recording. I caught it. I caught it instantly. Okay, let me rewind like 5 seconds.
1,000 player civilization experiment.
That's such a like 1,000 doesn't seem like a big number, but it really is. It's so hard to like comprehend how many people that really is.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server.
I'm good.
And of course, subscribe.
I'm good. I'll be too good at it. Obviously, I'll ruin it.
Channel. All right, we got 1,000.
Oh my god, look how laggy it is. Day 1.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What? So how does it? Okay, I was gonna be like really like nerdy, and I realized that even if I get the answer, I'm not gonna understand it. I'm gonna ask the question out anyway because I'm sure you're curious. How do you decide, and how do you spawn in people where they're supposed to spawn? Does that make sense?
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
There's no way that it was exact. How did it work for the people that picked Island 2 but didn't get Island 2?
Hey, you guys having a good time?
No.
Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. You could just tell them it was something else. I don't know.
Here, please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find any.
Just look.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players
Happiest Birmingham resident.
Civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
No.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
Oh,
This
that's
volcano
tough. I'd
also
put my
happens
base
to
there.
heat
That's
up all
tough.
the water on the island.
Okay.
What?
This killed a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without
Yeah.
it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
Whoa.
But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile,
Well, you got
let's
that
go
there.
over
You
to
could, you could.
Island 2.
Yeah, yeah. You guys got it.
Hey, guys.
They're already like chilling. They got shields and
Life
stuff.
on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the...
Look, people on Island 1, look, you just got to pull yourselves up by the bootstraps. You know, it's all hard work. That's what it really is. You're complaining about where you've been put, and it's really just, you know, it's kind of gross that you're thinking like that. You just have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You just gotta, you know, work hard, and you do what people on this island,
Water
you know.
was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water from the ocean? Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
That's crazy.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
And you're
Nice.
forcing your employees to go up and get oak?
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
Damn.
I want fair working conditions.
No, you
Also,
don't want that.
because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were
Diamond
thrilled
armor.
with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their
Wild.
future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize
Look
how
at
high
that.
up you are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilization.
Oh, one sec.
There were communities starting
Yeah.
to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread?
There's bread.
What the frick? Why?
Damn.
Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no! I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Dude, I would. Living in a volcano would be dope. Not in real life, obviously, but in Minecraft, hell yeah.
Hello.
What the?
Oh, it's Mario.
Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had
Oh.
recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple.
Okay.
Make friends and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, don't
That's
tell anyone,
that's the step up material. See, I know my Minecraft, guys.
Trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't
Oh,
care
they're
about
forming their
power, I don't care
factions.
about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This
Aw.
player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers,
What?
Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
No fair working.
How much are you
Nope.
being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care.
Dude, this is messing with me, man. It's so jarring to see that. I wouldn't even want to mine it like that. You know what I mean? You ever like mine something and you clear up an area and it just looks terrible? It it ruins my mood. I don't know.
Because they were
I'd be
from a much
pissed.
bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to
How did they decide in one? Like,
and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're gonna turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected.
I mean, yeah, very much as expected. What do you mean? Oh wow, who would have thought that the rich people would be ahead? Also, I want to say, if you notice me eating right now, I have this whole day to record while I'm doing some other stuff as well around the house. So I won't have time to eat and then record and then do all my stuff. So I'm trying to like, I hope it's not bad. I'll mute it. I'll cut out the audio. Don't worry. I don't like mukbang kind of sounds as well. But I hope you guys don't mind.
But let's see what happens in the following days. As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Revy the event.
But what happened? What could have happened while they were logged off? Is it like a set thing? Is that how it worked? Like a 9 to 5? And then the server shuts down?
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spood.
Spood.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yeah.
I do have food. You're private, but
I need food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now,
wow, so humble.
This player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain
I would suspect such a thing. I would.
popularity to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's a traitor.
He's a traitor. Wow.
He was trying to assassinate Spood.
Spood
You don't gotta run no more.
survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed.
I wonder if anyone else could possibly have done such a thing. I wonder if anyone else could have. I wonder if there's any, like, you know, potential chances could have happened anywhere.
To cement himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to
Also, who goes for it solo? Who goes for it solo in a massive crowd? Go sneak up on him. That's not an assassination attempt. That is just starting a fight. Let's be so. That's not an assassination attempt.
him. And on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
Westhelm. I always like it more. I always like it more when someone like makes something or does something, but they don't name it after themselves. So I'll give you plus points on that, Spood. I'll give you plus points on that. I much prefer that. Respectfully, that looks like something I could build. And to those of you who played Minecraft when we did it on the Discord, you'll know what I mean.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling.
Exactly.
I thought that was Lewis. That sent me back.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
Oh, you're wearing his head. Tough.
But now, he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
Had hope for what?
The Ballad of Emperor Spood, nearly killed by some dude.
Whoa!
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next
I wish we could have found out why. I want to know why people went off dispute so like early. I feel like he hadn't had a chance to do something.
for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in.
Nevermore? Okay. Okay, Nevermore. I see.
Wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And
Alright, never mind. I really... Nevermore was such a cool sounding name, and he's just said that, so...
honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed
Foul. That is foul, bro.
from the volcano and covered the entire island.
They really got nothing?
This
How many people died?
lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning.
Yeah, okay. Oh, whoa, that one's kind of crazy though. That one, the first one, whoa. I like that.
Including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Staying in character is crazy.
I'm getting chased. Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But
Damn.
Lingolini was not going to let
Wait,
that
she was in
slide.
chat.
Well, what are you going to do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the
Oh, wow.
knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Infernus.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
There's no way. I'm not about to hear no cult stuff, am I? I feel like I'm about... The sacred land...
I spoke with a leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves. And we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
That's not flowing. There's zero movement in that.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions...
Hey, can I be real? Can I be 100% real with you guys? Like, I respect the commitment to his bit. He's gotta die. He's gotta die, bro. He has to.
On day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
What?
We're not here to invade, I swear. We're not here to invade you, we promise.
What are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything.
Nah,
I didn't do anything.
he did something.
The
He's
leader of the migrants, a player
he's
named
messing it up.
Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Tell them to worry. Incite fear. Incite fear into all of them. Fear into their hearts.
Players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was was the home of a small nation called Barbieland. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern
That. I mean, I like the simplicity.
island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person.
One dude?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation?
Damn.
I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture, there's no roof.
Hold your horses.
It's being built.
It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still,
Hey. In Minecraft, I think that's fair.
he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cast Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
What?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We
How wonderful.
are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
That's a cool name. I like that name.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3
Huge crable? What? Oh, crafting table. Crable? That is innovative.
Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle. Well, it wasn't by accident.
Oh wait, this is the good island. I'm getting mixed up.
After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple.
I mean, we all know that's not gonna happen, but that's, you know.
Second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
I mean, maybe.
Bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
Nah, it's not.
I respect our leader's goals, but he's dead
Take
wrong.
over. Take over,
We
Flux.
shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The
Incite
way
chaos.
to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
World peace. We have to attack the other people for world peace.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
As day 2 came...
Dude, this is so beautifully presented. Like, obviously it is, but I'm assuming this creator is like quite big on Minecraft in general. So it's obviously gonna be like well produced as a video. But like, damn.
To an end, tensions
Look how
arise
aesthetic this
both
is,
within
man.
nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to
Oh,
happen.
they got watchtowers. Oh, day 3. Oh, okay. You know, only 7 players is not too bad. 72 on the other side, understandable because they had, you know, lava traps and water traps and other traps.
Back at Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Carasino, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Oh, this is the guy that tried to kill,
Like, just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Legolikes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh. No way.
They're boiling him! Oh, no! Oh,
How is he still alive?
The Alcaracina pirates had killed
They actually got him?
but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of the player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
That's true.
So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right.
Is that Perry?
Oh, I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Why don't you test that?
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big
I just want to see chaos, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see a leader, I'm just thinking like, well, how fun would it be?
international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker on
Is this modded, by the way? Because, like, or is this like roleplay?
the ground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
I mean, he's just like the guy that got in, you know? That's what he is. No credibility. He's just like there for the vibe.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
This is
Benji.
and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Okay.
See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
How big was it? He said it was second biggest, right? Holy moly.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do? We need the pufferfish. Quick.
There it is.
Alright.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westhelm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an Island
There'd be no downside to it.
could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see,
Who
there
else is in
were a
there?
few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the
The mafia.
Oh yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for
Hello,
Mario.
anyone?
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the
What did he
Nevermore
get?
Quest would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled... Extremely strict governments, but also a large...
Yeah! That's good. I like that guy. I want him to win.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete.
Hit you with a counter, hit you with a miracle, come on.
They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
They're just getting ready for fights, huh?
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
That's crazy progress for like, what, 2-3 days? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Why?
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like barely 5.
Okay, I'll be real. 5 people. You're not a lead. You're just like a leader of a group, not like a leader of a civilization. You know what I'm trying to say? 5 people really don't put you into the same standards.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving
like, what is that, 6 people out of like, wasn't it 150 people combined?
To other
Come on
nations
now.
like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then
That does look ugly. I'm not gonna.
Citizens took matters into their own hands. What?
That's wild. Setting up a trap like that, that's crazy.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition,
Holding on
and Tricolor.
to a toothpick with that building, holy.
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh, that's cool.
This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
Yeah, it's good to stay in the loop.
I'm so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
We didn't even hear about this group.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Oh.
What's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because
I
this
mean,
meeting was the most
if you want to live, man.
yet on Island 2, Jovial invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
How bad could it go?
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's fine.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Yeah, let him finish, man.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second.
Island 1? I mean, I guess we only know. But the island that was attacking people for food? Their own people for food?
How quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous.
Damn.
Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
You're probably right.
I have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
There's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people.
Get off the table, bruh.
In the same goal
They're not signing with you.
kill us and take our resources. If
I don't
they
want to
decide
do
to
it.
attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization.
That's never happening. Like, realistically, that would never happen. That's like a bad point to make, because you're saying all these people who are very comfortable with being leaders give up on that so that they're all combined.
That, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa.
Are you crazy?
What? This is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
You
too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Are they gonna kill him?
We can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
Alright, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Deathly silent.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Damn, this is setting such a cool narrative. Day 4. Okay. I guess they're not.
Meanwhile, at West Helm,
They're just playing it safe
I
now.
ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh, this is the person that was singing when the assassin got killed. Yeah!
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs.
Okay, well now I know it's modded.
And performed them
Unless they
all
added
across
these guitars to
Island
regular
1.
Minecraft.
Up there in Wasteland Island, a boiling water sea. Let's go.
Yo, they're actually like not bad.
To speak of, except a water tree.
Let's go.
That's one thing I'm actually surprised about. there was a cult about the volcano, but not about the tree.
Loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
Hey, true.
Even though Emperor Spood was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from Emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
Okay.
And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was
There's
not
gonna be a
happy when he
justice
heard
system?
that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
He does.
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island.
I
Their
mean...
concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify.
Okay.
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Well, here we are.
Oh, a little close up on the solo.
Thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. I'm the best.
Holy ego.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus,
Oh,
had decided
the
to
sacred
begin
volcano
building
people.
a massive castle for her.
That's so
people.
dope. That's so dope. That is so dope. Holy, that's sick.
Base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Yes.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia.
I think
If
so.
we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was
That's-
to preserve
nah,
the
that is
sacred
so
land
sick.
of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
It will contain it a little bit.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main
His
goal
time's
was
coming.
to get
That's what I'm
rich,
saying.
and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Oh, yes, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not
Honestly,
even
I didn't know what it
Island
looked
2
like.
had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
I mean, he was there first. That's kind of messed up. Hey, can we live there with you? Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna live there with you now. And also, anytime you mine on this thing that we kind of like, you gotta give us some. Like, don't shut your mouth.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
There's gonna be beef, but like, wouldn't you negotiate for like a return? You can't. I don't know.
Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict,
I'm just trying to
the rest
see.
of the Island
I'm trying to see
unification
chaos.
effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini
No.
had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Oh.
There was only one holdout. This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island One Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
Whoa.
Is he drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
A what? There was a news thing?
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's called
Hey, it's getting realistic.
Ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh. I forget what that thing's called. The Warden. Just bring that up to the surface just cause,
Meanwhile,
you know,
the
just
people
do
of
it.
Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace.
Never.
But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara...
If he had a better reason to not go, fine. He just wanted to build the bridge. You kind of set yourself up there, man. Not being a good leader, you're not representing.
Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Bro's on his ones now.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Zaps, these two
Dude, they're all such good builders. It's kind of irritating, you know?
Very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Loaded.
Oh.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
What happened? What in the GTA? Oh my, that's smooth. Nah.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
What's going on? Ah. In cold blood.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What?
Wait, by who? No! He should have just had another lava bucket! That would have... Oh, that's crazy.
What?
He just got baited out.
No way. The the second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
That's wild.
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's crazy.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders.
Oh.
So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Can't have been that much of a deal. Day 4. 5. Day 5.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly.
Oh.
Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh! No. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm... Oh my
That's tough.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
Daybreak
Because we
Media.
actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And
Damn.
later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1.
That's still alive.
But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
Oh? That's so tough.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus
It needs a top, though.
accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
Damn.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to
How
themselves.
do you mess up like that?
Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus.
Oh, so we're getting drama
Lo and
now.
behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
You have to kill him.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could
get lost,
mine in
bud.
the volcano, Seneca said no.
Yeah!
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
Hey, but like, why do you deserve it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do some trading here just because you're in the same island. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean jack. Don't mean jack, buddy. Get to stepping.
Now with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the volcano people
Well, how do you know though? Like, you know what I'm saying? How?
are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Oh, that's sweet. I think that should be war though. I need the content.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably
Did we hear why?
Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
I still don't get how it's 5. How is it? There's one dude that leads like 5 different people, man. Like, get him out, bro.
But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god!
Damn! Damn!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other islands. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
How are they getting info? How are they getting info of the other island?
Not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived.
Oh, they're taking everyone. They're taking all the outsiders in.
They did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes.
Oh, Tree Guy's still alive.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work. Do you hear this woman?
Earlier, Wood Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition.
That'll probably be fine, right?
He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh! Can you hear him now? Ruthless, bro.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
The big group meeting. We're launching war.
As the leaders and representatives...
Wait, no, they're peaceful, never
there
mind.
was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me.
Oh, okay.
Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see.
You know, he's got a little bit this Reddit mod accent and it's frying me, bro.
That Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
I like where his head's at, though.
You got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed.
Let's go.
And I'm done later. It's gonna happen today.
Leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying.
Oh.
Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. What? I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
The worst security ever.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
What is it? I want to see. This build-up's insane.
So I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reasons to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders
Is he killing Saps too?
feel bad for Saps.
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
Where's whoa, yo, buddy, pal. I'm guessing math isn't the strongest point. All right, you would be fighting 500 firstly, so well, I don't know where the 1,000's coming from. Secondly, there ain't even 500 of you guys left anyway. I think there's like 400. So you're like betraying one person and killing like I don't know how many people's there as well to save. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Oh, what is that? I was expecting like TNT.
What just happened? What happened?
That's crazy. That's like a one hit.
Oh my god! Why is there a trap? Is this all Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this?
That dude ran. He's fucking gone, bro. He booked it so fast. Off into the sun. Alright, yeah, Chris, calm down. Yeah, I'd be out there too, low key. Oh, never mind. They had more than I thought. I haven't been paying attention, low key. I'm sorry. Like, I've been paying attention, but like, not every detail, man. There's so much happening.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
They kind of messed it up though. I swear they didn't kill everyone.
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
Oh, actually, to be fair,
because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed, but overall, the trap
the one guy he wanted.
The leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened?
After the trap went off, Seraphim
Don't pay attention, bro.
was caught and killed.
What?
We're in a tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to be
Yeah, it kind of does.
into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared
Who's the new leader of Tricolor, by the way?
hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
That's crazy.
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
And on top of all
He's got oh, squad of haters, man.
Tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
He didn't even build the...
Islands now have 1 day to prepare.
This Mario dude's still alive.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot
Why
of
would
hatred
you?
against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023,
Okay,
the
alright,
Barbie
okay.
movie
You're
had
not fair?
outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up.
How the hell?
And up and was never seen again. Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh!
Oh, you...
No, Chuck! What about me?
That's...
What? I didn't do anything! I blame Ish! Meanwhile, at Elysium...
Bro had places to be, I
Being
think.
a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them.
Damn.
Now, this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Who's Gerald?
The mushroom cow Gerald has been stolen.
Okay, that's fucked up.
There they all go.
Where are they going?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but
Okay.
the food was questionable.
Poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosurf. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dino.
Damn.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at...
Damn.
Are you
Anything
right, Murder
to...
Dinosurf?
Anything to get rid of rivals, huh?
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum
You will eat the
was
poison. You will like it.
complete. What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
What? Hey, don't say
Maybe a
it.
little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular
Friendly
leader who
sparring.
got things
Let's say
done,
that.
he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat.
Minecraft
This is
lolcow.
something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a
I mean, you could have done it better.
coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West
Wait.
Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum.
Full metal, you
not
know?
knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I guess unfortunately.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
Oh.
Damn.
With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time
Like,
before Spood
The thing
finds
I
out-
don't understand is you set up this idea, like, okay, we're gonna assassinate this person, but also let's just make sure there's one person and there's bare of them out there. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be better timing. You got to plan it a little bit better.
About his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano.
Oh, right, I forgot this was going on.
People were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus
this is kind of right.
big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Because the reality is, it isn't really your bit. You didn't pick to live there. You know what I'm saying? Do you go and report every resource in your thing? Probably not. So
it is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. I agree. Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano.
yeah, it's time. It's time you run out of lives, Mario.
Struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes. Hell yes. Preach. Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Hey, there's a fellow with diamond leggings.
Scare tactics.
Come on now.
Volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca
Destroy it.
still wouldn't.
Yes.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence.
He said Linguini. He 100. No way he didn't say it.
Open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
Should have killed him. Can't trust no mafia.
Outcome of this meeting's adjourned.
Can't trust no mafia. Look at him, he's chasing profits. I would be such an instigator, you know? I would be terrible for this. I would be such an instigator, always. It's too fun not to.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
Ah, you'll be alright, man. You just live in the trees, bro.
The dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
That would
Flux,
work.
meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Go on. Rah.
There we go. To the world,
That was
this
so
looked
easy.
Like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
I mean, that's a play.
The new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid
Yes.
to Island 1 was officially off the table.
Yes.
And the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
I think I'm surprised people have like forgotten about him though.
Hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Damn.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporado to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
They're not gonna listen to him.
Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the
Is that the same?
Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first,
Someone should check the roof. How they upgraded the place.
why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Go, go. You better go, bro. You need to go. Ah! Sideway's gone.
They made it rising lava?
That's genius. That's genius. Yo. Nah, that's actually genius, bro. They named it so it sounds like the volcanoes are erupting.
Discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
That's
The lava's
jokes.
not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
Bro. Imagine it was that size.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
It's not using the laser attack though. That's so jokes.
Oh. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
That was anticlimactic. I was kind of hoping it would take more people out before people realized what it was.
Oh my gosh.
Holy solo! How long did it take to like kill it though? Damn, I got hungry. Damn. Well, won't be going there for food.
The defendant Saporada is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
So, Am I right, or is he actually gonna get free?
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saprada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps.
It's a different person.
Killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
I didn't destroy the island.
Today, satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
It wasn't me, please.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334,
Damn.
and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend
Damn.
Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Well,
No, he didn't. That's wrong. He didn't survive the trap. There was no trap for him. You guys said there was no trap. So how can you survive a trap if there isn't a trap? Huh? That don't make sense.
Falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Saps, you guys get running. You guys get running.
Judge Timebomb, find Saparata. Guilty on all counts. Yes. Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
There was no investigation into it too. Is that what you got to say? Because I already decided. Alright guys, listen, court. We're in court right now, guys. Please lock in. Is that what you got to say? Because I decided you're dead anyway. Yeah. Kill him now! Sorry, Saps. You best sprint. I love how you rocked up in diamond armor as well.
Wait, is he running?
Go, Saps, go! Go!
No way.
Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he's moving.
Fall damage.
Go! He's not taking no boat. Oh, there you go. No way he gets away though.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me! No!
Go on, Saps. Get out of there, man. They don't deserve you.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
Gotta live that lonely life, man. To be fair, it's not much different to what he was living. He did go off on his ones anyway, so he's just back to square one, really. Oh, the border's open. Honestly, it stayed pretty... It's pretty chill for how much I had anticipated, like, people dying. Damn, people were hungry. They want this action.
Yeah, I think so.
Even got Remy over there.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped.
Damn.
At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Damn.
They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as
Really?
people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked
How did they line that up?
Too.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Where's the war? Where's the
Very clear
bloodshed?
that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
At the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized.
So he rented out the island. He rented out his area.
Which got a little heated. Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up
Get
his home
moving.
outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7,
That's
Cass
true.
hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
See, they only be caring about you once you're gone. When you're going through all them tough situations, working for no money, no one begged an eye. Now he's dead. And for all these fakers pretending I was there for you. Okay, Wood Daddy, I was on your side. I'm lying. I wasn't.
Here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
Alright. You didn't care that much. Come on now.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth. Which
They were losing it anyway, I'm not gonna
was
lie.
the most powerful civilization in the world. On day
Were they though? Because I'll be real. I don't feel like they were. Like there was shit going on since like day 3, day 2.
resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will.
No, you're not. You're
restore
sitting down, chilling.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping.
I still
from his
don't know how
trial,
he escaped.
Although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Just accept it, man.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet
I'll be real. They let you, you managed to escape once. I feel like you could do it again.
was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Hey, I mean, why not?
But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous.
Ah.
So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Oh.
He's trying to use the bridge.
No way. No way.
He would notice though, no?
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Man,
chasing
it would suck if people found out I was going here, so let me take the one way where there's definitely people on there that would notice.
Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although...
So he took a boat anyway. Like, what? I know. It's because people will be aware. People will be aware if I take water, so I'm gonna go over a bridge and then take water anyway.
What happened next was unexpected.
Genius.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps's diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Oh, now we're talking. This is where it gets meaty.
Betrayed us, humiliated us.
Yes.
He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
There's no need for the mafia anymore.
My grave, he will not be a part of it.
Yes. He fueled for revenge.
They've got him.
Mamma mia.
I respect the dedication to the bit, even though...
The Covenant had
There we go.
massacred the Lingolini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Kill him too. Come on.
Howdy,
What
folks.
the
Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant,
What does
who
that
picked
do?
up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps.
Oh, arch nemesis, you know.
One thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with...
Huh? The same guy, the only guy that knew, the same guy that told everyone in his little court hearing that it was Flux. The same guy, the same guy that didn't know that it wasn't 3 below 0. That same, huh? What? So if he dies, which everyone already has a hit on for, then it's, Flux broski. You know. Your thought processes, man, they're interesting.
Everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down today. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 below 0, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look,
it didn't even
no matter
start.
What people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not going to do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
I don't think so, but okay.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease.
It'd be fine.
They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So, Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause.
Who's he going to now?
To take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Why'd they go here though?
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground, neutral ground.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Put the shooter.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered.
I don't think that's not very peaceful.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. you coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately,
Damn.
Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but sure.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
Yeah.
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his
Damn!
head. So he
Go
told
on,
Saps to
Turntap!
run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We can go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on. I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting
Yeah,
a lot
I know,
of faith into
bro.
you.
This is so
Damn.
suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh, damn. I mean, him not explaining it is fishy, but I want to know.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Because he did get saved, but...
He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Villain origin story, that's what this is.
And so he ventured into the snow.
Is he just gonna die? Can't you like fall through the snow?
Collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won.
Damn, loser mentality, bro.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off. But he didn't.
Ah, see? You're not built for that, bro.
If I have to die,
Cool.
I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh, yes. Get that revenge. Day 8. Man, they be dropping like flies.
Welcome everyone! Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Linnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers.
Wait, why?
Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh, there's no way Ritty dies.
Some guy jumped in.
Bro, okay. Yo, you're trash, bro. Pack it up. You should have just turned off the game. Why'd you even start this fight, bro? You are garbage. You're out armored and all, and you still... Dog, bro. Actual dog.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
That's
now,
hard.
It's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point
Okay.
of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an
Fair
effective
enough.
leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire
He's just really
reign
paranoid.
began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
Hey, fair
I'm
enough.
just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
Oh, tell him.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Tell him.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that chocolate.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition.
I mean,
and
why-
removed Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens,
Why would
but
he
other
do
Island 2
this
nations who
shit?
were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese
that
merchants
Canadian
and called
flag?
themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
That was the most pity laugh I've ever heard, bro. That was the bro. Don't you're not getting me with that pity laugh. Come on.
Prospering with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
Okay.
The player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you.
So one way to maximize.
Inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
How did they not know?
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all
Oh,
still united under
Why is he not? Why does he think he can? Bro, no one fucks with him. Hello?
one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
Nobody cares.
Conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia.
Oh, they didn't get all of them.
Escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support.
Cause no one cared, bro.
While the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which
That's
is
aura.
why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
There you go. Bit was too annoying, bud.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army.
Oh.
Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
Ah.
And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running.
Ah. How did they find him?
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too, for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect.
You know, it happens over a day, but it's like, I keep forgetting that this is all within a couple of days. So people just change their mind like that.
Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood.
It's this music, bro.
We can do what we do best. We're nocturnal lions.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. This music, bro.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a
Why would they care?
credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 Damn. Saps was built for Island 1.
This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Go on, Saps.
And a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
He failed to unite one island, but he managed to unite
For
another.
the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What does that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are
mean?
we
What
going
is the
to?
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
What the...
What's going on?
What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless,
Shady
the
business.
proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed,
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
Damn.
What are you talking?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient after Spider
Bro,
informed him that progress was stalling.
This dude, what's going on? It ain't even been a day. It ain't even been a day.
Decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus.
He did all this for one person, by the way.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
That's it.
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
He was behind Spood the whole time. And he kills him. I don't know.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
What's going on here?
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Oh, man, if you could have given me like a shred of pixels, maybe I could have told you, bro.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
You didn't think about this the whole time.
What do you think?
Interesting.
Oh.
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Perion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cast Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps's roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people,
it's enough.
It did raise some questions.
I love the idea that this was so far-fetched. Oh, indeed, the guy who's against everyone and trying to... Wow, no way. I know I'm thinking of this from a perspective that maybe doesn't give you like the most content, but like...
Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia.
Well, it's not the entire one though, is it? Because you're just telling me about the guy that survived, so what are we saying?
Why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
To be fair, no one's been messing with the Covenant.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Of peace.
Kill him, kill him.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of
I'm just gonna
their
be the devil on everyone's shoulder. That's what I've decided. That's it.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper Daybreak Media had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
How?
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision.
What?
To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
Oh, okay. What are they even saying?
Lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
They don't even remember his name.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion...
If everyone is against them, then we're not going to...
Benji's dead! Benji's dead!
What?
Damn. We're gonna see the footage.
The leader of Elysium had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
What happened to peace, bro?
But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh, you worthless piece of shit, man. Fuck you.
Now,
I'm here for the content though, so...
The Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
That's
now, when the meeting
interesting.
came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Cyclops Avenue, did that say? Yo.
In any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're
I trust that you're innocent because you told me.
Outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, then run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial?
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth?
Just go, no.
About stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember this.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor. He's like stopping every few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
This is the guy that killed, oh, I forgot. He killed someone, though. Oh, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty. When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down.
Is he gonna go into his hiding spot?
All his tracks that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara.
I mean, I guess, but like, couldn't they just do it anyway? Like, I know, obviously, you know, but like, okay, the guy that we liked dropped out. I don't really like you, so.
Itself. Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Night Arcturus.
Bro, it's every day. I keep forgetting that it's literally a daily basis thing. Like, it's not.
He spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27
Oh,
who
this
wanted
fella.
to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Armor.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between West Helm and Tricolor. The first ever multi-island alliance.
That's the first
and
one.
A strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to
wait,
leave
why?
the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army, but the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him.
But like, wasn't the whole thing like they respected loyalty? Oh no, that was the Lincolini thing. Never
In
mind.
fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation. Anyway, now that
So he didn't
Turntap
explain
had the
that?
pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
I'm waiting, man. I'm excited. I want to see how this turns out for Saps.
All of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh.
Oh wow.
RT for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
But they didn't know where he
You can
was.
let us take Saparada now.
Oh.
And then
That's a... You messed up there, son. You messed up.
we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Because he'll do that.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
Because you want to...
So you'll find him for me?
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of West Helm.
I wouldn't take that, low key. Spood, let the ego kick in. Let the ego kick in. Kill him now. Kill him now.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out.
Yeah! Come on, Spood.
Now.
That was the worst trade though I've ever heard, by the way. Hey, if you give us that guy right there now, we'll probably, I mean, we'll find the guy that you don't like. We'll find the guy that, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Well, we don't know where he is, but I will probably find him, maybe. He comes back sometimes. Genuinely the worst thing I've ever heard, man.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because
Why did
Seneca
chat
had told
birds? You
everyone
saying
that
what?
she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns.
I mean, I think that's fair.
This is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then,
No way.
someone's setting up dripstone.
Miss.
Oh!
Oh, it was
And with
Turntap.
that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Oh, they got two for one.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
Yeah, go for it. Come walk in.
Saps, meanwhile, was
Doors
abandoned
wide
at the
open, bro.
courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Shmood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
What's going on with this fella now?
It appeared that Shmood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Shmood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Shmood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Well, let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically,
What a
if Spider
valiant
goes
warrior.
to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
He should attack them. He should. If he attacks them, they'll obviously attack him back. And if they do that, then they could get. It will probably like incites.
Glory to Westhelm.
Come on, Spider, do it. Do what needs to be done.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen. Oh my god!
Damn. You know what's crazy? West Ham was like properly like overestimating the Commonwealth, no? So they're gonna go in there, rock up the shit, and then leave, and it's gonna be like nothing will happen. It's light. But no one's there.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
Didn't they have spies? What? Call the spies up?
Had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekor's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
No motion, bro. It's okay.
The Commonwealth
You are
faced
nothing good.
chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
Damn.
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
No way.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people.
This castle's been empty though. It's like some Bowser shit, low key. It is. Nah, I rate the castle over the volcano, man. So the big three is Cass, Seneca, and Spood.
Good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Oh, happy birthday!
But while
I'm
her
on
people
time.
were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts.
You gotta build a wall.
By day 9, they were simply overwhelming.
That's true. I've been
Watched
struggling.
from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart.
I've been struggling. There's so much that happened, and I'm just watching. You gotta be playing. You gotta be leading, and
She watched
no
as
wonder.
world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive?
There we finally were thinking motives. Finally we're thinking motives. Holy moly. The guy that was on his own suddenly wants to kill him. Thank goodness.
Trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly.
Let's go, Cass.
Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Is that not a battle?
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Day 10.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just
Holy
a Luminaran,
manipulation,
he was a
bro.
friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Bro, Luminara is like the most naive country of them all.
Alright, let's go, let's go!
And so, the
So they
Castle
prepared for battle.
set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Wait, for Luminara?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Is it time, Flux? Is it time for you to go? Have you figured out a way out of this one?
Oh, they're here. They're here.
Yo, he's quick on the run.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Why don't you want to?
Okay, wait, surrender!
Okay, surrender.
Surrender.
I'm not moving, I'm not moving.
Why? Why?
Under arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination!
Bro ran out of voice lines.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was on side. He's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
That's why you don't ask questions. You don't ask questions because they can't do nothing. Bro, you just go in, kill, get out, get him to surrender. You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do.
Just decide.
He's running. He's running.
Go on, Flux.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap.
Is it 5? There was only 5. Dude, I thought like 30 people fell in there, man. What?
He had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Did anyone ever find his secret, like, underwater base, though?
Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and
That's
Aperion
smooth, oh.
were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
This is an outrage.
Or so he thought.
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
When Flux's trap
So-
went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
How did they know? Wait, what?
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything.
Damn.
Shaps
Everyone's
was
waking
right.
up. Why are you telling the rat, bro? The rat is killer.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Why is there a tile of some crafting table?
Hey, Saps, how do you feel?
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side. And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2
So they're all after
was
Flux.
determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the
Sometimes
search
you
for
gotta be the
Flux
bad guy.
didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, no way.
Kidding.
There's no benefit though.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Okay. Alright.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Alright. Today, we
I can't believe Swede survived all
for
this.
Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. Glory to West Helm!
This music, man, is so. I'm annoyed because I know this music is getting claimed anyway. It's so. Try to pick something better, please.
And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
This does feel like it can still go any way. But I feel like Infernus will lose.
Alright, everyone in.
I think just out of sheer numbers.
Let's go, let's go. Alright, let's go.
Put the guitar away, bro. My leg is killing me. Ah, there we go.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death
Oh, it really was a few days, wasn't it?
I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts. Yes!
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders
Tell him again.
and our friends. Today,
Death to Flux.
we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up.
I'm listening,
There's
Scrooge.
a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers.
That's true.
So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on!
All
See, this song's actually decent.
There's so many people.
Oh, never mind. I'm so wrong.
Civil rights, you demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh my god.
Holy
I
shit.
think there might be a problem. It's okay, it's good, it's good, it's good.
You cover us in shame, and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues. Walk ahead.
What's up with the red sign? Where are they just inside the thing?
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
An IQ too high.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Mix in with the crowd. Oh, I don't know who's on what side, I'm not gonna lie, so...
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
Volcano. Single staircase? Bro, that's brave.
They got it, they got it.
Damn. Oh, free people. Alright, number. Oh, rat's gone. No, Billy.
The final push, here we go. They're in. Oh my gosh!
It always looks like so many more people than it is. Holy frames. They keep calling him Linguini, it's so funny. Damn. Damn. How it all comes crumbling down, huh? I love how no one's tried to box him in or nothing. 0 people. He's in here, he's in this really enclosed room. I know, let's leave the ladder open. No, he got out. He's 100% got out. Nah, this guy's tenacious, bro. A golden apple.
No. Shh. Surely not. No, of course he has a total. Of course.
He's prepared, you know. Oh, so far, I feel like people have had a damn near 100% like chance of getting away from any fight. You just need to. If you hold up, you'll die. But just run. Saps got away. Flux got away. Flux got away again. The Flux got away again.
He's missing? Hold on.
Oh, it's the Thomas 5200 guy as well.
Oh, come on.
Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
To the place where it all began. Oh, I'm like, what? I'm absorbed into this.
No way.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong. Okay, sure. Snaps, you might get slapped up. But this might be the closure they both need.
Actually showed up. Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Oh.
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
True.
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
So why do people use axes instead of swords? Does it get through shields better or something?
Yeah, watch this.
I don't know. I feel like Flux will win. Oh no, he kind of Damn. Hey, bring it back. I want to see. Oh.
Oh my god.
Outplays. And he put lava on himself as well. Never mind, Sabs. I was wrong. Didn't know Sabs was built like that. What happened? Damn. Revenge has finally been attained.
Oh my god. Good job, Saps.
Talk about 0 to hero, huh?
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror
So,
was over.
you know, I did mention. Is he really called Flux? Is it not Fluixon? Because his name says. I mean, you know, maybe he's doing a little bit of the Abe's Abyss moment. You know what I'm saying? But Thomas is gone. He booked it. He's out. He's done. Yeah. Well, shit. Guess I'll go. Before people know who I am, I better go. Days later. This must be from people just stopping playing though, no? I don't know. Well, actually, there was a big war.
We gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then,
What if you got you didn't get mentioned that you did that?
I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
Damn.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there are talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
There you go. A happy ending!
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano
Why did they do that? Why did they do that? There was no need to do that at all.
Result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
So they did build a... Okay.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
There you go. Look at that. Does this bring back memories? Ah! He's copied me, bro.
Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cask Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy.
I don't think they did.
Tourist was still in hiding, yet
yeah.
to be found by Westhelm.
Bro's still playing.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
So slowly lose control as emotion.
Some people are funny, man. It makes no sense. Is that what that said?
We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury.
Oh, this dude.
Heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty,
Oh, they got him. He got bro. Oh no.
Jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
The real MVP of the stalactites. That's what it is.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only canon?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Same thing.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
And it collapsed and killed them. Where is it? Is this Samson's new place? Check the ceiling. Maybe put glass up there. Oh, is this for... Is it? Yeah. All right, well that was the Rich and Poor Civilization 1000 play. I'll read the title completely wrong. Why not? If you guys did enjoy and you want me to react to more Minecraft stuff, do keep in mind to the longer videos. I doubt I'll have time to record like this again. So, you know, maybe we'll split it up differently, like how I do with some other videos on the channel. But if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, if this video does well, I will try. Let me know in the comments, as always, what I should react to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.